Discover how environment and self motivation shape our intelligence and drive personal growth.
My drawing is ugly. And then
Kids are so mean to each
yeah,
other.
yeah. She said like that. And I was influenced by my uncle, and he was an architect. He's one like, and he didn't teach me anything, but he just showed me some basic sketching, and I taught her some basic sketching of lining,
Yeah.
circular. And now after like from grade, and then after that, like after 1 years, and now she can draw portraits, landscape, and the face, the portrait of anyone. And I yeah, and now she loves arts and music, but her logic is still very good. Yeah. I mean that her uh now I believe that the two spheres of the brains can develop very well together. It's not like we believe that some is very
Yeah.
left-brained or some very right brain. So I think if we know the proper way to teach children, then they can develop two brains. It's very good. So that's why in the past, in the East, or even in the Chinese civilization in the past, people learn. We say that qin mean instrument, right? That's mean qi, qi, that's mean chess, and poem. The third one is the poem, and the last one is the painting or drawing. That in the past they teach people in the noble or royal family. Just that's four skills, very important. Yeah, that's like this.
So let's say there's one person who's very, very smart, right? And their friend is like, we'll say not so smart, right? Does a smart person make the other person smarter? Or does the lack of a better term, the dumb person make the smart person dumb? Like how do they, or if you're smart, you're dumb, you're dumb. Of course, dumb's not the right term to use. I can't think of anything to use right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work, do you think? Can the people around you influence your intelligence, make it better or worse?
In my belief, it's very difficult to change because it's just culture thing. In the Eastern culture, we say that when we were born, every child was born with their already previous previous energy, all of them. That's why they were born, and they have, and that's why that is already in them.
Okay.
We can make them better. We can help them better with education, and we try, but we cannot change, except for he or she changing himself or herself. So it's influence each other, but cannot change each other very well. Yeah, and that is in my belief.
So let's say someone doesn't want to get better. Like, how is there a way to influence them to get better, or you just say, okay, he'll get better when they want to get better, or is there a way you can influence them to get better?
The influence is the influence works too, but it's not like what we expect. He or she will be better in the better environment. For example, he's very slow, but his friend is very fast. But it's not like the fast one just run by himself. But he look back and help and talk and share. And in the long term, it will the other one, the slow one, will be changing better, but it's not as fast as the smart one. Yeah, but if it just in the environment that the smart just go by himself, the slower one can never be changed.